What's up, y'all? Back with another video, doing some Hpriest Ellie Shaman 2v2s. This comp's pretty decent, and we had a pretty okay win streak. It's not as good as Hpriest Survival Hunter or Hpriest Sub Rogue, but still, we managed to make it work better than some of the other comps we've been trying. So this was a really big week for Arena. I don't know, I'm assuming a lot of you guys saw, but tomorrow on June 20th, they are going to be hopefully fixing the MMR problem. Ironically, the AWC was this weekend and chat was spamming about the MMR issue, and they actually replied pretty much, I mean, within hours after the AWC was done, which is just crazy because I feel like Vinruki and I mean just everybody in the community has been talking about this MMR issue, and this is what gets them to respond. It's kind of hilarious, but hey, I'll take it, and we'll see tomorrow just how big of a bump. I think in their post, there's a blue post about it, it says substantial, so I don't know how much substantial, like what that means, and if it's going to be for solo shuffle or if it's just going to be for twos and threes. I'm not sure. Either way, it's very welcome regardless. I was hoping, when they talked about fixing MMR from last season, I was hoping what they meant was they were just going to, help MMR in twos and threes and kind of leave solo shuffle the way it was, but they kind of did the opposite effect. They brought solo shuffle down to the level of twos and threes, and it's actually worse than last season. It's crazy for some classes, or actually for every class in threes right now, rank 1 is actually lower than Gladiator, which is just nuts. So yeah, we'll see what Tuesday brings and how much it adds. I don't know what substantial means, but we'll find out tomorrow. So I'm going to commentate some of these games. It's this one was an Unholy DK Hpriest, and not a great matchup for us because Unholy DK is kind of the anti-caster or whatever, but I think Sorgal played this one really well. I go ahead and use Guardian on his big cooldowns here. I'm also using Divine Ascension so I can fly up in the air and just basically get away from all his kicks. Currently we're winning on mana, but we're not winning on cooldowns. But that's okay, we still have Apotheosis, and I have the Angel form that I can use. So I'm just trying to purge up this DK again and do as much damage as I can to kind of help Sorgal. I still have my grip here, so I kind of probably should have played away from Sorgal and gripped him. The DK does decide to run back. He AMS's when he runs back to the pillar, which was kind of interesting. The priest thinks that they're going to win on dampening, so he's trying to drink over here, which, I mean, this early in the match, I don't really care if he starts drinking. Maybe when we add in like 10% more dampening, it'll be questionable if we should let him, but I mean, right now it's whatever. So we're starting to get pressure again, and Sorgal is just cleaving on both. I do go ahead and decide to use Angel this time, so again, I'm just trying to conserve as much mana as I can. Probably could even overlap. There we go. I was about to say I could probably even overlap Guardian. So this is one of his decently big cooldowns, that A-bomb, which I tried to grip Sorgal out of. He gripped him around the corner. So they still have a lot of pressure. I go ahead and use Apotheosis. Again, just conserving kind of as much mana as I can. I use my Chastise Stun on the DK, and I think I'm going to use Empyrean Blaze here, but yeah, there we go. Oh no, I didn't use Empyrean Blaze. Just used the regular Holy Fire. Probably was best to use the Blaze there for sure, but oh well. We have PI coming back up, and we do want to kind of try and get a CC up on the Priest right here, so I go ahead and Chastise Stun, but I get blind when I was going in for the fear. I could have phase shifted there and dodged the blind, but I use phase shift right here to kind of get away from the DK. There we go, Divine Ascension. So I'm just gonna match that Divine Ascension pretty much every time he has cooldowns up, because it lets me avoid most of his stuff. Sorgal gets gripped around the corner and slowed right there. I was trying to juke like last second. We overlapped life swap and Burrow, which wasn't good at all, but again, we're still kind of winning on mana. I go ahead and get Symbol here, just because I know I can get a full Symbol. He uses his Guardian form, which is, you know, it's whatever. We're currently winning on mana, and he's not getting too much value off of this. So he's trying to grip Sorgal a line. I grip him back, and then he grips him back again. So everybody's just gripping Sorgal around the map. And I go ahead and use Empyrean Blaze here. I stack it up, and I Guardian. I Trinket here since I don't think he's earning Strangulate because he hasn't used it at this point. So I wasn't really worried about it. He does Holy Lock me with his pet finally, which was a little unfortunate. Probably could have juked that. And the priest again is trying to go for a drink, and I'm literally just spamming as much damage as I can. I do get blinded, and I don't think this priest, there we go, he's finally out of combat, and Sorgal knocks the DK out. I go to death him, we stun him, and that's the game. I think that priest was focusing way too much on drinking. Just needed to focus on playing more offensive, and they could have easily won that one. So next up is the Sub-Rogue Disc Priest. This is another really tough matchup. This is a really good 2's comp, but right here I dodge his fear, and then I fear him with phase shift. So really good start for us. I give Sorgal Holy Ward. If it gets purged off, it's fine. I'm kind of just trying to cover our PI because we want to get as much pressure as possible. We do get Vanish there, and we're still trying to just keep all the pressure rolling. And notice that I'm just sitting this blind because, I mean, we're completely okay here. I grip him, get stunned, but again, we're still fine. I'm going to try and dodge his fear again, so that time he didn't fall for it, which was okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use Angel. Really, whenever I use the Angel is the best time for them to smoke bomb, but he's not doing it. So again, really good for us. We're going to get full value out of our Angel form there. And I've got Empyrean Blaze going, and I'm going to continue to do damage and try and purge him as much as I can. So I think that's second Vanish, and like I said, we have a ton of pressure here. I get full cheap shot stunned, and he's going to come over here and fear off the cheap shot. I'm going to fear him. I instantly trinketed, then I stun the rogue, and so I think right here, if we can get enough pressure, we can probably... Oh, no. It was unfortunate. He used Smoke Bomb defensively. Again, really, really good for us. I'm going to use my Blood Elf Racial there just to get a little bit of mana back. I just want to make sure that we're not going to lose on mana. So he full cheap shot stuns me. Sorgal stuns him on the cheap shot, which was really good. There's the Pain Suppression, and I think they've already used Dome as well. So right here, I dodge. He dodges, but he does get the fear right before I do, which was kind of unfortunate, but then it broke. So right here, I'm just trying to catch him so I can get the fear. I got the fear on him, and I got Guardian on Sorgal. And we're kind of playing a little risky by not juking there, but that's okay. Have Empyrean Blaze back up, have Holy Ward, so Sorgal gets a proc, so I give him Holy Ward just so he can't be CC'd. He blinds me. I actually could have deathed that blind because I think I was actually calling. I was like, oh, I think he's about to blind me. I probably could have deathed that blind, but oh well. So again, we're actually still behind on mana despite on how much pressure we have. It's kind of crazy. So I'm trying to just do damage to the Holy Priest, like, and right there I get him in a Chastise Stun. I'm like, oh man, I can actually finish him, but my Shadow Word Death didn't do enough damage, but still, ton of pressure going out. I think I get a double fear here, and I don't have Holy Fire, even though I was spamming it. I thought it was up. It's really unfortunate. I go to Death the Priest again, and we're just so close to getting them. So right here, really sketchy where Sorgal gets super low because we didn't get the kill, but we have Apotheosis. I pop Apotheosis. We have 2 seconds on Guardian, and if we live till Guardian, it's, I mean, gonna be GG pretty much no matter what. So I give Sorgal Holy Ward so he can't be CC'd, and yeah, he gets the kill on the Disc Priest. So pretty good match, honestly. And right here he's going for the 1v2, but we have Guardian up, so I go ahead and Guardian him. And yeah, so the last match, it was a Rogue Mage match. I left this one in here even though it was kind of boring. It's just another rogue mage match, you either get the global or you don't. Like right there, they were literally trying to kill me in those stuns. He missed his CS, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these twos games. Next week's gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna queue a lot on the Holy Paladin, try and push some rating and whatnot, and probably on the Holy Priest too. I'm just gonna see. It depends on how much inflation actually happens. But yeah, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, all that jazz. Thank you for showing all the love on the videos recently. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.